Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Philly, fly. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. What is up, Eagle lovers? It is Gold Gradient Football here, back on another video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about Week 7 and how the Philadelphia Eagles will be taking on the New York Giants, and how I think the Eagles will be able to win this game. Now, I'm going to be giving you today my predictions and all the news that I've been getting so far with the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. So let's get straight into it, and let's not waste any time. So, let's start off with first, Eagles versus Giants. This is going to be a good matchup. You know, we're in New York. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which means 10 p.m. if you're in Northern Time. So, first, let's talk about how I think the Eagles will be able to win this game. So, the Eagles, doing pretty good. They're 3-2. Starting off with a nice start, haven't been pretty. Still waking up and all that, It's just like another vacation, Barely won against the Cleveland Browns, which was one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. It's still a good team, but one of the worst teams in the NFL. And the Eagles, they're doing good, but they're not doing their best right now. Eagles, they could be doing better now. But, they could do whatever they want, and just as long as we do good this year, I'll be fine with it. So, with the Eagles taking on the New York Giants, the Eagles are going to do pretty good. They got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, everybody, and Lane Johnson. Everybody came back from Week 6. And so, the only injury news right now is that Dallas Goedert will not be playing in the game. And, yeah, that's basically it right now. And the Giants have multiple injuries. They won't exactly tell us if they're going to be in for the game yet. But I have a feeling they'll probably be in the game. So I'm just going to say everybody's a healthy roster except for Dallas Goedert. So first thing we can talk about is how the Eagles will be able to beat the New York Giants. I have a feeling the Eagles will not do good if they run the ball a bunch today. I know Saquon Barkley wants his revenge from getting traded by the Giants and all that. But it would be so much better if they would do the passing game, because the New York is going to be expecting the run for Sunday. And they're going to be expecting the pass, but they're going to expect more run than pass. So I have a feeling if they pass this ball, let Jalen Hurts run, let him do his own thing, that would be good. All right, so next, let's talk about how I think the Eagles could do better with decisions. I think it would be the best idea right now is to keep Sirianni for at least a couple more weeks, maybe fire him, because, I have a feeling this Eagles team isn't playing their heart out because of Nick. So I have a feeling it would be better if we fire Nick Sirianni, because just in my opinion, that would be so much better. Because, Jalen Hurts can get what he wants and all that. Jalen Hurts, in a recent podcast, talking about how he was always getting the one being told what to do, Look at Jalen Hurts, what he did on his own before. He was such a good player, really good QB. No one can recognize him now. So I think it's Nick Sirianni's fault that he's like this and everything like that. So if we fire Nick Sirianni, I think they would be way better. All right, next, how I think the Giants could possibly win this game. Now the Giants, Daniel Jones, I have a feeling they're gonna run the ball a lot unexpectedly. And they're kind of gonna do the same thing that we've been doing these past weeks. So once they do that, I think this game is going to be really close score, but I just don't see the Giants taking the W. Yeah, but we'll talk about my predictions later in the video. So, yeah, and let's talk about how even these teams are. Now, the Eagles are 3-2, the Giants are 2-4. Even though the Eagles got one more win than them, Or no, actually 2 more wins than them. Yeah, 1 more win, sorry. 1 more win. I still think they're a pretty solid team, even though I don't really like the Giants that much. They're still a pretty solid team. They're not one of the worst teams in the NFL. Now let's see. So the Eagles are 3-2. The Giants are 2-4. Now it's either going to be the Eagles will go 4-2 or the Giants will go 3-4. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. But I think this game will be pretty even. I have a feeling it's going to be an off and on scoring touchdown game. Turnovers, I'm not worried about turnovers in this game. You know, I may be worried with Jalen Hurts for like maybe 1 interception, but that's all I can see. Daniel Jones, though, I could see him getting some interceptions. Like I could see Daniel Jones maybe throwing 2 at the most, maybe fumbling it once. And let's talk about the sacks that might happen in this game. Now, I believe the Eagles' defensive line is way better than the Giants. So I think that Jalen Carter, you know, Zach Bond, Cooper DeJean, all these new players and all the good players on the Eagles' defensive line, I have a feeling they'll get a lot of sacks this game. Other hand, on the Giants, I don't see them getting as much sacks. I mean, I could see Dexter Lawrence getting some sacks, but I just don't see a bunch of sacks from the Giants. I could see like maybe 2. So let's talk about the stops with the run plays. If the Eagles do decide to run the ball a bunch, I don't think they'll do that good this game. Or Saquon Barkley will want to turn on the Jets, and he's going to kill this team. So I'm going to give you my top 3 predictions because it's the end of this video. So I'm going to give you my top 3 predictions for this game. So my number 1 prediction is I could see the Eagles winning 31-25. My second is I could see the Eagles winning 38-13. And then my third is I could see the Eagles losing 27-26. So yes, these are my predictions. And for the Week 7 Eagles at New York Giants predictions. So this is what we just went over. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And bye, Philly lovers. The Gold Gradient Football out.